After the Castello Sforzesco and Corso Vittorio Emanuele, there are a little bit of another monuments. So there are the Roman walls that you can see walking in Milan, and they are the walls of the old city. So the one that the Romans had and was the capital, and that walls were had some gates, and like the Venezia gate, that is the one that you can see in the picture, and they was used as gates to go out of the Roman city, and um, from there you could go to the principal cities in Italy, like Rome and Venice.
Next slide.
So I'm gonna talk about the newest part of Milan. As you can see from the image on the left, this is Gaevolenti Square, which is one of the most advanced and newest part of Milan. Is surrounded by skyscraper, like the Unicredit skyscraper. Then there is the city life, which is another part of Milan, very new, with cinema, and other entertainment. Near Gaulenti Square, there is the vertical woods, which are two skyscrapers, and on top of them there are plants and trees.
Now I can share the video. That's okay.
Now arrived important one. So this is our last stop of our tour, and we just arrived in Capo Gaudenti, which is the newest part of the city of Milan. And as you can see, there are a lot of offices and shop, and the people usually can come here to see these beautiful skyscrapers, to relax, to work, and to eat very
So traditional dishes. The first one is the barbahada, which is a dessert. Now it's not consumed at all. It was eaten in the 1800s, and it's sort of a dessert that accompanied the main dessert. Then there is panettone, which is consumed all around the world, and is a sweet type of bread. And inside of it, we can find candied fruits, orange zest, and but there are other types of panettone, like the plain with nothing on the inside, or with chocolate. And panettone can also be consumed with zabaione, which is a which is a cheese cream. Then there is ossobuco with rice and saffron. Ossobuco is a type of meat which has a bone on the center of it. Then there is cotoletta alla milanese, which is piece of meat breaded and fried. You can use the cow meat as well as pork meat. Then there is michetta, a type of bread which is very light and crunchy. And mondeghili are a poor dish because it was prepared by the farmers in the 1800s, and they use the leftovers of the meats and create a sort of meatballs.
Some of you before asked about the dialect, and in Italy we have a lot of dialects because this photo is about the Italy in the medieval age, and as you can see, there are a lot of states, and every state has its own language. So obviously now, basically in every city there is major city there is a dialect. Unfortunately, the dialect, the Milanese dialect, is we are losing it because now Milan is an international place in Europe, so we only talk in Italian or in English. But you can still hear some phrases and words Milanese, like shura. Shura is means a woman. Most of you will hear it from your grannies or the moms here. The young people don't use it anymore. Also, another word is tac. Tac doesn't have a real meaning, but when you ask or propose for solve a problem, then you say tac, and it's like done or this is not the problem. Then we have some phrases. Is fuera de bolla is go away, but when you get really mad at someone, you say fuera de bolla. And in Italy, the north at the south, and the south at the north. We have the river Po, and we say that below the river Po, everyone is terrone. And so, so when a Milanese is mad at a terrone, we say Veterun vada yachap. That means Veterun go away in like an insult. And then we have a proverb that is o ti mangi la minestra o ti salti dalla finestra. That is when you have a difficult situation, that literally it means or you eat the soup or you jump out the window. And it means that when you have a difficult situation, you have to, and you can't do nothing, you have to accept it. So you eat the soup. Because if you do something, you will probably, the situation will become bad, and even better, worse than it was before, and so you jump out the window, making with the situation even worse. Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you for listening to us, and if you have any question, we will respond to them.